Hi, Miss May. We've been together 3 years now, bro. You gonna do what you're doing? Or this is it? You know what? Maybe I should tell the story about May May. So I adopted May May in 2017 for anybody who cares. And it was right after I almost killed myself. And I was in a bad place. And this little cat, among other things, like Audrey, and my family, you know, really working with me, saved my life, I would say. Anyway, so she was in a hoarding house. There's like a lot of things and a lot of animals, and we're just watching Mamie, and I'm telling her story. Anyway, yeah, so she was in a hoarding house, and the house caught on fire, and then she heroically jumped out the second-story window. I like to think she saved others in the process, but, you know, who knows. She is a shadow demon, so... Anyway, so the house caught on fire. May May. Excuse me, Miss May? I'm telling your story. You don't want to, like... Come here. No? I know, I have coconut oil everywhere. Okay, so she jumps out the second-story window and survives, okay? This cat's incredible. You don't even know it. And then she remained in PetSmart for a while. And it was at a time in my life where I was in a weird place. So, like, you know, it was a weird perspective of how it all happened. But I just got the urge, after I got permission to get the cat from the people I lived with, my stepdad and my mom. I went to meet this other gray cat, and he was the worst thing ever. And I felt real discouraged, and I was like, well, I guess it takes time. And then I just got this overwhelming urge to go to PetSmart, so I just did. It's like, I might as well just window look. And Miss May, oh my god, I have to zoom out. Miss May, she was in the very top right corner window. They had her be... Yeah. Yeah, well, now I'm doing something, alright? I'm making a video. Well, I was, but... No, it's okay. I'm talking about May May's life story. I'm gonna stop it, because now I feel weird about the video. Well, maybe I shouldn't stop it. May May! Can you show some fucking respect, bro? Come on. There she is. Please don't mind my mess. I'm redoing things. So... Well, I don't consider this really messy. It's just cluttered. Anyway, I don't know. So yeah, I didn't realize it at the time, but she was behind this sign in the store. And so nobody could see her, nobody would go to her window. And the woman later on explained to me that she did that because, you know, May May had anxiety, and she was like, you know, she really didn't like being looked at, she would just get scared. So I just put her behind the sign to make her more comfortable. And I was like, okay. And all the other cats were whatever, I didn't feel anything when I looked at them. Her brother was actually there too. And then, I was like, yeah, that one, I need to meet her immediately. And her name was Sally at the time. And she was all thin, and she looked kind of old. And she was blinking a lot, her eyes were really watery. She was shaking her head. It turned out that she had ear mites, a really bad case of ear mites. She had a terrible case of a bacterial infection in her eyes, and also all of her teeth were rotting out of her mouth. The woman didn't tell me this, and I ended up going to her vet, and her vet didn't tell me this until after, like, you know, the 2-week mark after adoption, where they no longer pay for the problems with the cat. It's really pretty cruel, and I've been pretty disgusted entirely with what I've learned about the adoption system, but it is what it is. Anyway, so she had all these issues, and I remember when I had to give her the eye drops and the ear drops, and eventually the medicine for her mouth, like the pain medication and the antibacterial, or, oh my god, antibiotic. And, when I did it, like, when I first, like, grabbed her to put the drops in her ears and then the drops in her eyes, like, she never scratched me, never bit me. She would kind of try to fight and get away from me. But then by, like, the second, third day, she realized, like, this is helping. Like, this is making me feel better, and she would not fight me. She would be actually kind of happy, and then she'd be excited to play right after the eardrops and the eye drops. Because I'm sure that she was really uncomfortable. Anyway, eventually we got her teeth surgery, and that was a lot of freaking money. A lot of freaking money, Mei Mei. It was a lot of money. You're worth every dollar. You're worth everything. So it's okay. Anyway, this little cat is the funniest, greatest Mei Mei. You are the funniest, greatest cat and little friend. I had hamsters growing up, gajillions of hamsters. None of them compared to you, bro. She has been my best friend these past 3 years. She has seen me go through wild transformations and mistakes and lessons and people. She's seen me go through lots of things, but she's my constant, and she gives me the best love. It's just true, and it's freaking the best. We have a special bond. She's literally my familiar, and I'm a witch, yo, like, following my ancestors. This is a weird video. I love this cat. And I woke up and saw the date, and I was like, man, I don't ever want to live a day without Mei Mei. Like, for real. She's the best. Why are you being boring? Okay, I guess I should stop this video. It's wild. It's way too long, but, you know. That's all. Happy, what is it? Adoption birthday, Miss May.